One of the most important things I took away from this course is a deeper appreciation for the complex dynamic that plays into immigration, and specifically between Mexico and the United States. I think the Bracero program is a great example of this. I really enjoyed learning about that. I think that it really expanded my understanding of this topic. And I think what stood out to me is that it originally was intended to be a temporary solution, for the labor shortage due to World War II, but it ultimately established a long-term labor expectations and migration patterns. And so even after the program ended, the demand for labor was still there, from both sides. Um, and so I think, a lot of the ideas from that module for me really highlighted the complexity of immigration, and to relate that to kind of modern politics and current topics. I think there's a lot of people, there's a lot of talk of building a wall, a border wall, and all that. And I think that really oversimplifies some of the challenges that come with immigration, and fails to address the reality that our country has a demand for immigrant labor. There's a demand from both sides. Um, Another major takeaway for me was how globalization affects Latin America and how the benefits are not evenly distributed. Um, I don't know that I've ever really looked at it through that lens, and I really found that last module to be particularly compelling. And yeah, I enjoyed some of those ideas. So, despite the fact that globalization can lead to economic opportunities, it can also reinforce inequality. And I think there were some great examples from this last module um, that kind of highlighted how, while industries tied to the global markets are likely growing, the individuals, the workers in those systems often face low wages, limited protections, and instability. And to tie those two ideas together, I really think immigration and globalization are connected through our economic systems. And overall, from the course, I just really enjoyed um, seeing maybe a deeper level to some of these issues. I don't know that it changed my perspective, but I think it really broadened my perspective and helped, kind of expand my understanding when it comes to these topics.